it takes a while until first people start showing up on the. I had a massive bacon and egg breakfast. Then I just eat my 2 sandwiches too, so. Welcome to the first people watching this live stream. Fishing beautiful Darwin Harbor. We have a few trolling rods out, some deep trawlers, something on the surface. Darwin. Yeah, we got 1 fish so far on the trolling lure. I'm just gonna give you guys a look. Our mate super first fish ever.
Yeah.
Just here, over there. We're just gonna show you what we caught earlier. What's on the trolling lure. Yeah, nice big rock cod. Gave him a good fight. Bit on the big rapala. Oh, now we need to watch out. We're not going aground. Heaps of people fishing off the shore. Pretty shallow, so you can even see the bottom. Everyone is flicking lures from over there. Yeah, eating some nice chicken. Don't want to tell you guys what he had earlier with on the boat. So what's everyone's experience with having bananas on board? Anyone done some bad experience with banana on board? Fishing Darwin Harbor. So what are we trolling? So we're trolling some different type of rapalas. You got this one, and here we're just trolling a small gulp soft bait that works really good. Big rapala X-Rap deep diver on the big guy. Soft bait on this one, and then we're gonna let this one out in a second. We need to take it easy. We're on reef, and then we're just gonna move off the reef in a second. Yeah, pack him away. just gonna let that one out a little bit further. It's the same spot where our friend Sam caught a big GT last week on the live stream. So we had 2 bites, we could get 1. Coast fishing. Now location is Darwin Harbor, Northern Territory, Australia. Another Opala X-ray. Rods out. So target fish, trevally, Spanish mackerel, queenfish, rock cods, a bit of everything. Beautiful weather, so we're going back to a spot over there where we had a lot of bird activity this morning. There's lots of birds. They were all hiding in the restricted area of the naval base. And they had how much I would be down and that rod yanked down in the ocean. Well, this is a Tiagra set. That's about 700-800 Australian dollar. This is a full jigging master combo, ocean guard, and a big jigging master reel. That's over $1,000. Then we got the BG, I1 BG setup. It's like $600-700. So yeah, we better not. What type of fish are we catching? Yeah. We had a nice rock cod, we just showed you guys that, and we have trevally, different type of mackerel, school mackerel, Spanish mackerel, all sorts of trevally, yellow trevally, golden, big GTs as well. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, we were hoping, Australia, Darwin. Yeah, we were hoping for more queenfish action. That's normally here out here, but we haven't seen any today. Nah, not Indonesia. Nah, no wahoo here. What is wahoo? But you need to be far out offshore to actually be able to catch something offshore. There's big boats out there. So like 10 meter going along some reef edges. Here's a nice reef where Sam caught a 10-11 kilo GT last Tuesday. So you got quite some rock structure and reef structure everywhere. There's some fish symbols in the mid-water column. There is my here too, but it's more further offshore. Like we are in the very inshore waters of the Darwin Harbor. I think the most pelagic would be Spanish mackerel and possibly the odd sailfish coming in here. Yeah, there is tuna around, so once we hit that spot over there, that's where it's called Tuna Alley. There is usually quite some tuna around, but they were very fast this morning. They were moving from one side to the other one of the reef edge, and it was nearly impossible to catch them. Well, it was impossible. King mackerel, this by us king mackerel is Spanish mackerel. Yeah, we're still hoping for king mackerel or Spanish. They usually also bite on those Rapala lures that we are trolling. We're just gonna go up on the reef edge, see if we can hit something. Yeah, we are just on going up the top of a reef. Dropping back off from 7 to 10, and it's pretty shallow over there. Yeah, water is 26.7 degrees. Yeah, regarding the baits, so I'm definitely a big fan of Rapala, those different X-Rep Rapala lures. So you got the ones going 3 meter, 6 meter, 10 meter, 12 meter, and the big Nomad deep diver for even deeper water columns. So that's my definitely go-to. And yeah, well, the depths is depending on what you're targeting and what the fish is chasing. So depending what type of, like at the moment, they're just chasing mullet, big schools of mullet around. And well, you need to find those schools and then you usually get the hits. Yeah, unfortunately the weather forecast wasn't too good with us because they were predicting no wind at all for the afternoon, and well, the wind is still there. It's quite hard to actually see fish jumping on the surface. Just jump around.
Sharks from this area, hey?
What?
You have spotted sharks in the area. Shark.
Oh, what for a second structure? Oh yeah, there's lots of sharks here in Darwin. We had a hammerhead last week coming to the boat. Yeah, big hammerhead. There's tiger sharks here. There's a bit of everything here. Snook. No, we don't have snook here. That's more our mate Dennis in Honduras. There is some snook. Oh yeah, no, we got sharks here, like that's for sure. If you check out the videos on our channel from 747Fishing, we have caught some nice size sharks here. We had a big shark last week biting the heads of some big trevallies off. Oh yeah, if you watch it on the channel, it's like he came up and just bit the head off just by the boat, like crazy, like crazy.
That's something.
Nah, I don't think there's great whites here. Where I'm originally from in New Zealand, yeah, we got great whites there. There's a lot of seal colonies, so there is big great whites. I think maybe the water a bit warm here, so we got 26.5 degree. That's our coldest time in the year. In our summer, so that's around December. You can see the water is 30, 31 degree. Nah, I'm not jumping in the water because in addition to sharks, we got quite a lot of saltwater crocodiles and unfortunately box jellyfish, other type of jellyfish, so basically typical Australia. They have everything that wants to harm or kill you, so no, we're not gonna jump. Somebody's saying, no, it's fine, but not at night. No, well, the sharks are here during the day, kind of. So, and if you look on our channel, we had last week a 5-meter saltwater croc that was eating a 4-meter saltwater croc. So when you think that boat is 4.5 meter, and that croc was bigger than our boat. So, no, we're not hopping in the water. One on the surface. Yeah, alligator's definitely pretty chill compared to saltwater croc. I think it's mostly because the alligator is more specialized, eating turtles, eating seabirds and other smaller animals, while the saltwater crocs, they are going big kangaroo, big buffaloes. Yeah, so they are more when they see a human, that fits right into what they're eating normally. Because when you compare a kangaroo to us, it's not much difference. So yeah, the alligators are pretty docile. I know some people that play with them. Yeah, now we are going offshore. The problem with offshore here in Australia is there's not going to be no live streaming possible because there's just no reception, and we haven't invested in the Starlink connector at the moment, so we can only do live streams when we are inshore.
And he is at the bottom of the world. We're at the bottom of the world.
Yeah.
Pretty much are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Northern part of the bottom of the world.
Yeah, the northern part of the bottom.
So the actual bottom would be towards Sydney and Melbourne, eh?
Yeah. And Tasmania.
Oh yeah, Tasmania. That's the lowest here. Can we? Hey JB, can we boat to Antarctica?
No.
No. Why not?
Having enough petrol. Just gonna get the gears in, and then we're gonna drive up. It's about a a 5-minute drive to where the tunas normally are, because we didn't have too much luck here. Yep. Catching only sea snakes. Big tides in the moment in Darwin, so a lot of stuff floating, so that's what we're fishing. Big Rapala X-Rap Magnum 30.
Oh,
And then the smaller version of the X-Raps. We like to fish those ones, Yosuris as well. And here just rolling a soft bait behind. Small gulp soft bait. Cool. Oh well, then just hold on and
Enjoy
we'll be
the
back
ride.
fishing in 10 minutes. So,
we're trying to catch some fish, they're just not coming to us.
what?
Now someone's written catch some fish, and I'm just telling them like we're trying to, but
Yeah.
they're not coming to us. Full speed! good sign. Good morning, it's actually good afternoon here now. We're past noon.
Let's go and find some more birds.
Yeah, let's go. So that's the Navy ship right there, and so if you try to get close to that, or rather if you try to get close towards the base, they'll just come and chase you off. Might even issue and fine to you if you're not behaving. So what are we doing now?
Oh, we're just gonna go trolling over. Oh, petrol.
Seems like we are a few.
Okay, there's some strong currents here. It's normally a productive area. lots of birds this morning. Not more here at the moment, so we're still gonna give it a try. Good, another rapala.
Just gonna cruise around, trying to catch some fish now.
Looks like another Navy ship is coming.
Oh yeah. I'll zoom in for
The
you.
ocean, no, it's too far away to show.
Nah.
I think it's gonna be here pretty soon.
Oh no, that's
Very
not
fast.
native.
Good day.
Oh, that one is. So we're back patrolling now, eh?
Around the naval base.
Yeah, that's the naval base right there. There's some other people here too.
So we're gonna do one big loop around here. Stokes Wharf. And that's gonna be the last fishing spot of the day. Crazy how fast that frigate has actually moved in. So fast. Yeah, so you see, you get a nice apartment when you're at the Navy. Yeah, all those ones. Oh, you can't come here. Yeah, that's where Navy personnel is living. There's a Navy boat, patrol boat just standing there. Exactly on the mark. So if you come too close to the mark, they're gonna put the blue light on like this morning up on top. Yeah. and you can get a hefty fine for coming too close or coming into a restricted area. Well, yeah, there was so much bird action here this morning, and now it's absolutely quiet. Come on, give us a live bite. That would be awesome. Hey, funny guy. Yeah, we're still trolling Darwin Harbor, trying to catch a trevally or a big queenfish. Yeah, the naval ships. I'm not an expert in naval ships, but pretty impressive also the speed that this one just came into the harbor so fast. Once we're gonna come around the corner, you see the big amount that's moved here on the. You can see those yellow floats. You're definitely gonna want to stay out of them. They're all having a warning on it to not come into that zone. And then they have that small ship. This is sunny day here in Darwin Harbor. Those guys have been shooting up and down every time the boat came too close, and clearly showing don't come closer or you get a fine. So yeah, that's all Australian Navy. Yeah, they got guns. For sure they have. This one here, when we're just gonna come along the corner, he got a helicopter on the back of the deck. So they're well equipped. Yeah, it has been a very quiet day fishing. But our friend Subot here caught his first fish. So at least we had one fish. Better than no fish. And we have one more spot to fish once we pass the naval base here, and that's normally a pretty good spot with queenfish. So just be here with us. Will be maybe another 15-20 minutes in live before we're heading back home. So there's a Navy ship waiting, and it's gonna come and dock here. Yeah, but it's not more as wavy as this morning, so the wind has gone down. Remember how big the waves were here this morning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were some big waves. Yeah. Yeah, here's a patrol boat, and if you can see down there, the Navy ship with the helicopter on the back. Always impressive. And you got those guys who are gonna come along. Sweet, can you hold the camera? I just want to get the rods in.
Let me move.